Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Lisa's Coloring Corner. I had a couple of requests. Oh, we're starting out good. To color from the first Disney book. This is Vitro. Is that how it's pronounced? So I thought, might as well do that this weekend. This is, of course, by Hachette Heroes. And I picked Winnie the Pooh. Who doesn't love Winnie the Pooh? I wasn't going to because I think I seen a couple people color this one, but it's a little bit easier. So I thought this would be a good one to color on camera. So I did a flip of this a few weeks ago. This is the Disney Who's Who, A to Z of Disney characters, because I don't know a lot of the characters, so I didn't know what color, to color some of them, and I didn't know some of the characters themselves, so this is all in alphabetical order. So I went back to Winnie the Pooh, and of course I knew pretty much what color to color them. Like, Winnie the Pooh, I knew his color in the red shirt. Piglet, I pretty much knew. Eeyore's not in the picture, and Tigger's not. He's so cute. Kanga's not, but Roo is, and I wasn't sure how to color him. I wasn't sure what color shirt he had on. I did see some images where his ears are just all brown, and I'd seen some where the ears were pink. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. What do you guys think I should do for his ears? All right, so you can just color these straight with markers or pencils, whatever. But of course they are double-sided, so you can't use alcohol markers in here unless you want to sacrifice the picture on the reverse. Don't want to do that. This is such nice paper, but alcohol marker, of course, is still going to bleed through. So I thought I'd get out my Crayola Supertips. I don't color with these enough, so I thought, oh, this would be a good picture to put down a base layer of color, and then I'm actually going to shade in with pencil, and a pencil that I have not colored with yet. So yes, I actually still have them in the tin. I do have a pencil case that these will fit in though, so I think I'm going to move them over to that pencil case. But for today, we'll just work out of the tin. So I'm not sure. I want to do some shading on camera today, but of course, we're not going to get real far on this picture in this color in chat. So I do have my 2 color charts for the Supertips and the Castle Art pencils. So let's start out with Winnie, because he is the easiest to color. And I think we have some leaves down here with a flower in the middle, I'm thinking. At least that's what it looks like to me. And then I will do the rest of this off camera. Don't even know if I will get this done in this month, so not sure if you'll see this at the end of the month or not, my end of the month pictures. One moment, I have a puppy dog that wants to come in. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. She always has to come in here when I am in here, but Bob was in the living room, so I thought she'd be okay, but no, she still had to come in. So she's laying over on the floor. All right, let's decide on the base color for his body. No, let's do the red shirt first. So I want a little bit of a lighter red base so then I can shade in with the pencils. I think we could go maybe with lobster red, and then I could shade in with a darker red pencil. So let's get out number 12. And I do have all of my, let's open this up all the way. It is open all the way. Okay, there we go. Guess it wasn't. I do have all my markers labeled according to the chart. Must have been using this one in something. Whoops. We'll turn it around because I have no idea what I was doing with that. Now this case is a little snug for these because it is just a pencil case, so but yeah, works good enough, I guess. So yeah, what number did I say? 12, I think. So again, I'll just straight color his shirt, and then we'll get out a pencil and see if we can shade it in. I'm nervous. I haven't done this at all. That's close enough. Okay. So, where does his shirt all go? It would be, I'm assuming, all of this. Okay, so we're going to start up here. This is more of an orangey brown, or brown, jeepers. But I think once I shade over it with pencil, it should be okay. So how is everybody? I hope you're all doing well. Hope the family is all well. Now, of course, with water-based mediums, you can get some streaking. It's just kind of the nature of the beast. But again, if you shade with the pencils over the top, you won't see that as much. But that is why I'm doing each individual shape on its own, so that there's not as much streaking. Otherwise, if you color it all at once, which you can, but if you do that with water-based markers, you will have more streaking. Yeah, this is quite orange, isn't it? Oh well. Okay, to start off this color in chat, I want to apologize. I think I greatly offended some people with my last color in chat. I had just found out a couple hours before that color in chat that my new neighbors had 2 pit bulls, and I was just nervous about that and was talking about that, if you've seen my last color in chat. And I know I have my own perceptions of pit bulls, and again, I think I did offend a number of you that own pit bulls or know of people that have pit bulls. And some of you pointed, some things out to me, which were valid things. And I appreciate those. And I am just taking a wait and see attitude, because they could be, the very nicest, sweetest animals. I know they are kept outside. They're strictly outdoor dogs. My other neighbor, that's kitty corner from me, who is equal with the others, the new neighbor's backyard, so she can see into their backyard. She said that they did build a fence, or are in the process of building a fence for the dogs, so that's good. So it looks like they're strictly outdoor dogs, which I don't have a problem with, as long as, you know, they can get in shade and, you know, they have fresh water every day. And wintertime they have a nice warm dog house, you know, just your typical way of taking care of a dog that's, you know, kept outside. And that's much darker than what I thought it was going to be. Oh well, let's see what we can do about that. So here are my Castle Art pencils, and I think we're going to have to go with a little bit darker red than what I originally thought. Maybe vermilion will make it, you know, quite a bit more red. So that is 023. Let's get that out. Let's see. Boy, right off the bat. Yay. Okay, I'm going to keep this open on the side. I will link this book down below in the description. However, I know it's very hard to get a hold of. If I can't find it anywhere, of course, there will not be a link. But I will link that Who's Who, that Disney book, and the Crayola Supertips and the Castle Art pencils, just in case anybody's interested in that stuff. So I think this is dry. Feels dry. Okay, so let's start down here. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. Oh, I am so bummed out. Yeah, I don't know. Unless I go for a darker red yet. Because this is almost the same shade. But I don't want to go too dark. Well, unless I just leave his shirt plain. I'm going to leave it alone for now. And maybe play with that off camera and see what I can do. Maybe I can color over it with a white pencil and just lighten it up some. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let's go on to his body. Now, one thing I did notice is his eyes. Pooh typically has, you know, like little teddy bear eyes, right? So I am not sure what to do with this. You know, if that's supposed to be white, like the whites of his eyes. But I would have thought he would have had eyes kind of like Rue does. Or Piglet. So, in the comments below, let me know what you would do with these eyes. Or, you know, is it just part of his body? I don't know. So, okay, let's pick a lighter color for the body. So, I think we're going to go for the bright yellow. Because then I can come in and shade with, say, cadmium yellow deep. I don't think like yellow ochre light, I think would be too dark. Well, let's try the cadmium yellow deep and we'll see how it goes, because it is quite a bit darker than this. Let's start out with lemon yellow, which is number 2. You know, maybe this gold would work. Was I looking at the wrong color chart? Yes, I was. Oh, no, I wasn't. What am I thinking? I'm getting all mixed up between my color charts. Yeah, let's start with the bright yellow. Because otherwise, again, it's going to end up being too dark, so we'll make them bright yellow. So I'm going to start with his arm, and then we're going to try the pencil over it right away. That is definitely a bright yellow. I did see some people just straight color a few of these pictures, and it still looked really cute. So again, you wouldn't have to shade in pencil. It's just the ones that I did see shaded really made them look like stained glass. They were so pretty. Okay, so maybe I will do his other arm while that's drying, because that's one thing you want to make sure you do is any time you're putting pencil over the top of marker, alcohol marker dries faster than water-based. The alcohol evaporates faster. So yeah, you want to make sure that that's dry. So I'm going to come over and do this arm while that's drying. Bob went strawberry picking this morning. Ooh, we have a lot of strawberry farms around here. But unfortunately, the 2 most popular ones right around us were all picked out. And they won't be opening till tomorrow morning at the latest. And they all open at 7. And boy, if you're not there right away in the morning, you're gonna miss out, because they get picked out typically within a few hours. Definitely before noon. So many times there are people lined up to get into picking the strawberries before they even open. And there's nothing like fresh berries, is there? So good. Okay, so what did we say? 075, which is this one. Okay. Let's see if I do better now. I hope so. These pencils are not going over this real well, and I don't know why. Because even when I press hard, you know, and then feather it out, I'm not liking that. I think I'm going to pause, and I'm going to go get a different brand of pencil. See what colors are in there that I could use. One moment. Okay, I decided to try my Holbein pencils because there are quite a few different shades in here that I could try using on him. So, let's see. Do I want to use tan? Because I think khaki would be too light. Olive brown. Yeah, let's go for tan. He may be a little darker than normal, but 192. Okay. 192. Oh, this gold on here is hard to read with the lights up above. Okay, let's try this. Oh yeah. This is gonna work mucho better. See, I told you I was nervous. I think we'll go all the way out and cover that bright yellow, and then come in a little bit harder down here, because I'm just going with this one color for the shading. Now it's a little bit harder to go over the top of where I put the castle art. But that's okay. Yeah, that got really smooshy in here. Oh, yeah, I don't like that. I am not good at this. This is turning out to be an epic fail. Boo. Boo-hoo. Winnie the Pooh. So if you ever color in this book, don't do what I'm doing. Yeah, I'll leave this color and chat up anyhow. Well, that one didn't turn out too bad. I'm just going to go in circles. Go back over where I want it darker. Yeah. I'm not real happy. Let's see. Where should we do it dark? Up here. Because I want to switch it up. I don't want them all dark in the same corner. You know, I want to... Because stained glass isn't, you know, like that, so... I'm not liking this. This is not turning out. This might end up being a DNF. Yeah. Let's see. Let's come down this way. Okay, those of you who do this, how the heck do you do it? Kate, talking to you. Yours looks so awesome. I'm going to have to go back and watch your video where you do this. Should have done that before I started this color in chat. Grr. I thought my pencil was sharp enough, but I don't know. Maybe not. If I need it more to a point. Oh my goodness, this is not working. Yeah, especially where I laid down those castle arts. Oh, yuck. Oh my gosh. Let me zoom out so I can see it from far away on the camera. Oh my. I don't know. I don't know. Does it pay to continue? Well, I guess I'm this far. Let's keep going. I think I am going to go grab my pencil sharpener from the living room because I was working on color charts out there. So I'll be right back. I'm back. Think that's a pointy enough pencil. I love this pencil sharpener. I'll link this down below too. It is awesome. And if you need a sharpener that also sharpens bigger pencils, like the Brute Fooner Square, or like the Derwent pencils are typically bigger, Color Soft, and you know, all of theirs, that works great. Okay, let's see what we can do now. No, I won't be able to press too hard or I'll snap my tip off. Because maybe I can blend it out a little bit better now. I don't know, to me it just looks dirty, you know, like I got dirt on it or something. Oh, no, I just don't like this. But it's what we're going to do now. No turning back. This book is so big. We all do failures, don't we? Oh my gosh. Oh well. Oh well, it's how we learn what to do and what not to do, right? From now on, maybe I'll just straight color in this book. Yeah, not good, not good. Let's see, let's do it this way. Oh, so yeah, what I was talking about is Bob getting strawberries. He picked a whole big flat full. And I was going to clean them, but then I, had to get in here and start recording today. So he sat there and he cleaned them. Bless his heart. Love eating them, and I don't mind cleaning them if I don't have too many. But when you have a big batch like that, it takes a while. And the berries this year are quite a bit smaller because of our dry spring. All the fruit around here is not going to be as good this year. So I don't know what that means for the farmers' crops, but yeah, we had a really dry spring. Which really affects a lot of things. We've still been kind of dry. I mean, we're not under the fire danger anymore, because in spring we were not allowed campfires or any outside burning or anything because we were so dry. And we did get some rain this past month, but we've been so far above our normal temps. We're on track for a new record for the month of June. But next week is going to make up for it. Oh, do we got some cold weather coming. 60s. In northern Wisconsin, Tuesday night, they can get, their low can get into the upper 30s. 30s! We're in the middle of June. That's ridiculous. And then, yeah, our highs in the mid-90s to now the mid-60s. It's like, oh, it's no wonder people get sick. They always say, if you don't like the weather in Wisconsin, just wait a minute. Of course, I think a lot of states say that. But yeah, our weather changes drastically, especially in spring and fall. But again, I think that's a lot of people in a lot of different states. You know, it's too bad we just couldn't even out our weather across the United States, right? They're having such a heat wave out on the West Coast, or, out that away in the 100s for how many days now. And then we're dry up here, and they're just getting flooded out down south. So it's like, geez. Just can't win, huh? Yeah, Pooh is looking pretty sad. I mean, he does have a smile on his face, but once he looks in the mirror, he ain't gonna be real happy. Well, let's try his shirt now that I'm blah, 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 blah. Okay. Where's my Holbein color chart again? Here we go. Okay. I need a dark red. I don't have a dark red. Uh-oh. Now what? Oh my gosh. Do we have to go get another set of pencils? Lord in heaven. Oh my goodness. What am I going to do now? Wonder what carmine would look like over that. I know it's a pinker red, but it is darker. Well, can't make things too much worse. Oh, 42. What does 052 look like? I wonder. That might actually work. Let me scribble this. Oh yeah, let's try that instead. That doesn't have that pinkish undertone. It's a little bit deeper of a red. Again, not sure how it's going to work. Plus I got some white showing here. Well, let's see. Yeah, that's still not going to work too good. Yeah, mainly because that super tip was way too dark. Maybe I'll sharpen this too. Woo! That's sharp. But you can get a darker tone that goes into the tooth of the paper easier. I mean, it is making it more red than that orangey super tip did. I think I'll just have to work at this a little more. I was actually thinking of putting pan pastel down because pencils work great over pan pastel. I just have never done it, so I was more nervous about trying that on camera for the first time than I was this. Yuck. Yeah, and I got so much white in here. Not good. But you can fill it in with the pencil. And I am going to go back over this with another layer, probably off camera, just to darken up the areas that I want a little darker. And this is making it the color red that I do want for the most part. You know, because Holbein is like polychromos, where it is more of a layering pencil. Maybe I should have got my Prismas, but I wanted to... My project for this month was to work with a medium that I haven't worked with in a long time. So I thought, well, let's turn it this way. So I thought trying this, whether I get the picture done or not this month, you know, this would kind of achieve that goal. But, yeah, I really don't know if I'm going to be finishing this picture. Because it's going to take quite a bit of work, number one. And if I just don't like how it's turning out already, Yeah. You know, does it really pay? Anyhow, as I do his shirt, oh, I planted some more grass in the area that, you know, down in the fenced-in area. There was a whole bunch, a whole section on the south side of the fence that also had new grass. It was like pure dirt. And I had tried putting seed on there, but it, you know, the ground was hard as a rock. And I told Bob, I said, that grass seed is not going to sprout in there. You know, it didn't have straw over it or nothing. So Bob went out by his brother's place and they had a small rototiller there. And he rototilled it up, you know, not real deep, just enough so that the seed could go, you know, down into the dirt a little bit. And then I raked it over, and he went and got a couple bales of straw that I found on Facebook Marketplace, of course. And it was actually from a farmer right around here, so that worked out good. So yeah, then I spread the grass around. Gas, yeah. Let's put some gas down. That'll help it grow. And then I've been watering it twice a day. I have to move the sprinkler twice because I can't get all the patches at once. Because there's 2 spots, or, you know, the whole fence line on the south. So sprinkler can't hit it all at once. So I have to do it here, and then I have a little patch up in the northeast corner, so, and under the swing set, so I have to move it again. But I only run it for 15 minutes in each place, so. And because I'm notorious for forgetting to move it, you know, half hour later, I'm like, shoot. So now I set the timer on my watch, and I'll say, set timer for 15 minutes. And yeah, that works out much better. And then they say once it's sprouted, you know, and it's a couple inches tall, then you only have to water once a day, but more thoroughly, so that it goes deeper. And right before this coloring chat, I went out and looked, because it's been a little over a week since I did that now. And guess what, folks? I can see some itty bitty little green sprouts. I'm so excited. I can also see something digging things up in there. There's a number of spots. Did see a baby robin in there this morning. I seen it was a robin at first, so I was going to shoo it out of there because it's eating my seed. Then I seen it was a baby, so I didn't have the heart to shoo it out of there. It's like, okay, you can eat. Well, this is looking a little better than his fur. I was going to say skin. I guess it's not skin. Need to keep it really nice and sharp. So yeah, I think I got some grass growing. The only place I didn't see any coming up is in the very corners of the fence. In the south side and the north side. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see. And it may spread out once the other stuff is, you know, a few inches tall and stuff. And I do have True Green coming to fertilize and, you know, the weed and feed. Although they were just here not too long ago. So I imagine they won't be coming till next month now. And they don't do weed and feed on new grass anyhow. It would kill it. I'm like, no, please don't do that. I'm working really hard to get some grass down there. You know me and my lawn, if you've been with me for any length of time, you know, love my gorgeous lawns because I love to mow lawns. I know, I can hear ya. Matter of fact, I even told my neighbor when she was over here that if she ever needed help mowing her lawn, because she's got a huge double lot. Same with the neighbors across, the new neighbors across the street. They got these huge double lots. It's like, you hogs, give me some of that. And my neighbor says, I'll gladly give you some of it. And I'm like, oh, please. He said, I wish that were possible. Because she hates mowing. She said, especially when it's hot. And I says, oh, that don't bother me. I says, if I have the time, I said, I'll gladly come over and mow. Because their whole second lot is just empty. You know, there's one, I think she said, one little tree to go around. I said, oh, I can handle that. It just looks so nice when you're done, you know. You're out in the fresh air, getting exercise, smelling that fresh mowed grass. Oh, I don't think there's a better smell in the world. Well, okay. Maybe there is, but still smells awful good. Smells like summertime. Yeah, it looks a little better. Like I said, I'm probably going to have to go back over this a little bit off camera just to, I don't know if I did this one. No, I don't think I did. Yeah, like I said, looks much better than his fur does. But because I did it that way, I almost have to do the same for his body now. How can I fix that? Do you think going over it with a white would help any? Now, I know the soft white is, maybe I don't want the soft white. Let's just do a little experiment on this little piece. Where's another little piece? A little bit bigger. Let's do this one. Thought maybe it would smooth it out a little. Nope. Nope. It lightened it up a little. And kind of toned it down. The bright yellow. Well, maybe it helps. Let's try it on a big piece. Because maybe it'll smooth out this darker brown. Not really. Matter of fact, on camera, you can't even see a difference hardly, can you? I can in person. It is, you know, quite a bit lighter. But, you know, it does tone down things. Maybe it helps a little. So yeah, I won't be able to get out the swimming pool for the kids next week. And this past week we had just teeny bit of rain on Thursday. It was just so overcast and cooler that I wasn't able to get the pool out this past week either. So yeah, because Tuesday when I have the grandkids is when it's only supposed to be in the lower 60s. Too cold to go swimming. Maddie would live in that swimming pool, I think. And Levi, oh my gosh, constantly wants his shoes on. And whenever he bugs to get his shoes on, or his socks too if he doesn't have them on already, you know what he wants. Okay, does that arm look any better than that arm? I think in person it does. Doesn't look a whole lot different on camera. And maybe I'm just impatient and I'm going too fast. I am a very impatient colorist, as you can tell. Most people, this would have taken a heck of a lot longer to do. And I am just an impatient colorist. I think that's why I like my markers so much. Gel pen, yeah, they can take a while when I'm doing a more complicated pattern. Yeah, they can take a while. But I don't know. Probably because I'm just more familiar with the gel pens. And I don't blend with them or anything like that. I have a hard time when I color with pencil to just straight color. I can't do it. Can't do it. I've never straight colored with pencil. Has anybody straight colored with pencil? Yeah, I don't know. And that's probably why I don't color with pencil too often, is I put the pressure on myself that, you know, I got to do some fantastic piece of work. Not that it might turn out fantastic. Okay, his shirt, you can't see the shading too much, but like I said, I may go over that with a little bit darker of a red from another set. Maybe I'll have to get out like the Artesas, or I may end up going over this with Prismacolor. So, because I'm not having too much success, I was thinking of doing like a light blue and then an aqua. Or maybe that's too much. I just thought that would be pretty to have all the blues kind of in the background, but yet make each one a little bit different. What do you think? What do you think? Or should I do real contrasting colors? Like pink and purple. Blue and green. That's why I was thinking the blue and aqua green. Well, I'm going to leave this white pencil out. Do I have a really light blue? I have a pastel blue. It's got a gray undertone to it. Could do that, but what color pencil would I put over it? Oh, I do have darker ones here. But then I couldn't do teal. Oh, that's okay. I wouldn't have to. So maybe those two would work. And then blue, maybe green would work. Do this pale green. And then here, malachite green or holly green. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Blue and green in the background. Let's try the green. That's number 56. Super tips are hiding. Okay, sharpener, get out of my way. This book is too big. There's no room for the both of you. Okay, I think that was 56, right? Yeah. And what was the pale blue? Was 40. Okay. We'll see how this goes. Let's put this yellow over here. I'm going to zoom back out, see what this looks like in the camera now. From far away, it looks better than close up. I am definitely going to have to get a darker red in there, though, because you really can't see that shading at all. But yeah, farther away with that white over the top, I think that helped blend it out better. Okay. Maybe it won't be a DNF. I don't know. I don't know yet. Okay, let's... Yeah, but where is this going? I don't see it going straight down. This one either. So this must just be like ground cover or something, right? Oh no. Okay. So I'm going to try this first one. I'll do this first ray is what it looks like to me. See, they color so much darker in this book than on my color chart. And it's got to be because of the paper. Because, you know, markers and pencils and everything look different depending on the paper. And so, yeah, it's got to be because of this nice heavy paper. Okay, so that must be the end of it, right? Or is this? Is that still in it? Gosh, I hate it when I do this. We're going to make this part of it. Oh, it wasn't because we have the thin lines. Uh-oh. Oh well. Oh well. I'm really screwing up this picture. Well, okay. Well, yeah, we gotta let that dry, so let's color in the blue for the next one. We'll try some pencil on top, and then we'll call her good for this color in chat. You try to make this as smooth as you can, but again, it's water-based markers, so. It works a little bit better if you just go back and forth like this rather than scrubbing and coming back, you know. You don't get quite as many streaks. Not saying you're not going to get any, but and that's why I know some people don't like water-based markers at all. Okay, let's see. Let's go this way. Why do I always feel like I'm in such a hurry to color, especially when I'm on camera? You know, I see others that just take their time, and I'm like, no, I gotta hurry, I gotta hurry. I don't know why I do that. Okay, are we dry? Doesn't feel like it's totally dry. Let's go up and do another green. Well, at least get some marker base down. If you don't see this one in my finished pages either this month or next month, because yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get this. I doubt that I will get this done this month. I just have so many other things I'm working on. And you'll be seeing quite a few swatch videos, because, and I think I'm going to be doing one this weekend, and I'm finally, I'm going to make myself do it, take the time to do it, and that is this set of pencils that I have had sitting under my desk at the old house when I still lived over there, and I had them over there for quite a while. So I have had these pencils for over a year. Isn't that bad? That is so sad. I just have so many videos to make each weekend. I just can't get around to it. So yeah, I'm going to make myself swatch them out. But yeah, I have quite a few pencil sets. Yeah. The one coloring medium that I just said I'm nervous to use. But like I've said before, I do want to get working more with pencils, and I think this is part of that blue. Again, it's going to be no. All right, that looks kind of goofy so far. Yeah, that feels dry now. All right, so color chart for the Holbeins. What did I say I was going to maybe use? Like holly or malachite. I think the holly green's a little bit darker. I don't want to go this dark. And you can't even see what I'm doing. Yeah, don't want to go this dark. So I think I'm going to go with holly green. Holly. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Oh, that was sad, wasn't it? Christmas. Yes, we are halfway to Christmas. 264. Is that? Nope, that's 254. Here we go. And Bob's birthday is June 25th, so it's next week. And yeah, so on his birthday, we're already halfway to Christmas. Don't shoot the messenger. Just saying. And we'll see if these two colors actually work out. Bob has now been having problems with his hip into his back. I mean, this poor guy. He's still waiting on the doctor, the surgeon, to call him back. Waiting for this piece of equipment, whatever it is, to patch up the hole in his stomach. So he still has that to do. Well, now he had to go to the doctor because he thinks he has a pinched nerve. And yes, they figure he does, and by his sciatic nerve. So they put him on anti-inflammatory and I think a muscle relaxant. And he's got these exercises he's supposed to do. And then I gave him his early birthday present that I had already bought for him a while ago. And that was a portable tens unit. I said, try this. Try it. And he's, he said it does help. But he says you have to definitely have it right in the right spot. He says, yeah, I believe that. But he says it does kind of help. So I said, then keep using it. How was that looking? That looks better than Pooh Bear. Mucho better. And I think it all has to do with, well, his shirt for sure is starting with too dark of a base. And then his fur, the colors are just not compatible. That ochre kind of color over the top of that bright yellow is just, yeah, not working. So I don't know. This is working better. Seems like these two colors can get along. Why can't the other ones fight like cats and dogs? And he's a Pooh Bear. Okay, let's try the blue. How does that look? Definitely like the green the best so far. Let's try the blue. What did I say I was going to use? The blue, the blue, the blue, blue, blue. So I'm going to use cobalt. What was it going to use? No, I think I was going to use turquoise blue. 343. Let me sharpen. I hope that sound doesn't drive you crazy. If it does, let me know. I said this in a past color and chat when I was working on Johanna Basford's picture, and I use a automatic sharpener, and I asked then too if it bothered anybody, and I didn't get any comments on it. So, but yeah, let me know if that sound gets on your nerves, and I'll get out a manual sharpener. Yeah, I like this better too. Well, at least something's going a little right. There is one thing, and again, don't mean to offend anybody, but I don't think this will offend anybody. There is one thing my neighbor does that just totally grosses me out. And I think there's two families living over there, because I see two adult males there all the time. There's 3 or even 4 vehicles there all the time, and I think I seen 2 women there also, and then there's a whole bunch of kids. So they're probably, related. But one or both of the guys spits, and it drives me nuts, because he doesn't spit quietly. He sounds like he's hacking up a hairball. The it's so sick, and he does it like every 5 to 10 minutes, constantly. On the grass, on the driveway, right on the concrete. It's like, do you want your kids walking in that? Ew. That is one thing that does drive me crazy, is people who spit. And typically guys. My ex-husband, when we were married, was not a spitter. Now that we're divorced, he is. It's like, where did you pick that up from? Not that I really care, no. This is kind of funny. So yeah, that kind of, like I said, don't know about you, but again, just my opinion, just saying. Blend this out a little bit better. Gotta somehow get some time in this weekend to mow lawn. And we're supposed to get some light drizzle tomorrow. Probably just enough so I can't mow lawn tomorrow. And tomorrow's Father's Day. That's why the weathermen were all saying, if you have to pick between Saturday and Sunday to do your Father's Day activities, do it on Saturday. Oh yes, happy birthday to all the fathers and grandfathers and fur baby fathers. Those count too, right? There are fur babies. Let's see. Let's go this way. My darn phone. Last month I was having such a problem. I have a iPhone 12 Max, and I was having such a problem when I would talk on the phone. It kept cutting out on me. I'd only hear half the conversation. I'd have to keep saying, what? What? They'd be like, are you deaf? No. And so I called Verizon, and the rep had me change something in the settings as far as the cellular data. And it was fine up until this past week. And now it is doing it again. To the point where I tell my kids, call me back on the house phone so I can understand you and I can hear you. So when I call Verizon, I should have done it already. I'm kind of procrastinating. I'm the world's biggest procrastinator. Whereas Bob's the opposite. He's like, get it done, get it over with. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to. So yeah, I gotta call them back and see what the heck the problem is now. So, well, I think I'm gonna stop there. I definitely am liking the background mucho better than poor little Pooh Bear. Poor little Pooh Bear. And yes, let me know down in the comments below what you think I should do with the eyes. I think this is his smile, but is he sticking out his tongue, or is that just... Is this all going to be gold or yellow, you know, in through his smile? And because I'm not really sure, especially with these eyes. I don't know what to do with the eyes. Every, picture I've seen of Pooh Bear, from what I can remember, like I said, is he just had, black button eyes like these guys. So I don't know. We'll see how Roo and Piglet turn out. If I ever get that far. Oy vey. Okay, let's zoom back out. That's enough of me complaining about my horrible picture. Okay. Didn't get too far on this picture, did I? But I am going to go ahead and try to finish his body, and then maybe by the time I get that all done, maybe it'll look a little better. I don't know, because all you see right now are his arms, so I don't know. And maybe I'll try a different color to blend out. I don't know. Again, let me know in the comments below what you think I should do. I am going to take a darker red, I think, in here. But yes, please give me some suggestions so I finish this picture and don't just scrap it. I never scrap a picture. Never. I may have some whips that I normally never have whips. But I always finish a picture, whether I'm feeling it or it maybe should be a whip. I'll still push through and I'll finish it. But yeah, definitely not feeling this picture anymore. So yeah, give me some feedback down in the comments below. So, not really sure how long this video is, because I did have to pause a couple times, but it may be a little bit shorter than my normal hour color and chat. But I have a number of other videos to get done yet too. Like them swatching of those pencils. And it's a little bit of a bigger set, so that swatching video is going to be a little long. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it, and it helps the channel. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you're new to my channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know when I put out new videos. I hope everybody's having a fantastic weekend, and as always, happy coloring. Bye guys.